Brick Freak today with the review of Kaco block C001, their first set here on the market, the Aston Martin Vantage GT3, 3,850 pieces. This is the instruction booklet. Yes, this is the front. I'm not. It's the front. That's the back. In the original version, when you buy this in China or from a more expensive seller, perhaps you get it with the original box, and it has a really nice packaging. I've seen on YouTube, Lei-er does with their Master series and Lego, so a little bit of that style. So nice packaging. Okay, here we are. If you are really interested, please watch the assembly video. If you are curious only, hello. And if you want to be surprised, okay, then that's your decision. If you buy the set only after the review and have not seen the sample video, because I said a few more things there about some things in the instructions of the piece quality. Okay, length 59 centimeters, 23.5. You can bring out the back tires the width of a Technic beam. So perhaps when you use the other technique for the back tires, it's not 23.5, it's 25 or something like that. And the height in this position of the spoiler, we have 16. I believe you can get it to 18 or something like that, perhaps, or 17.5, I don't know. And it doesn't matter. Okay, this is a 1x8 car, it's a stolen mock. You see in the set information the original designer, the instructions are made by Thorsten Spelz, I believe. And I try to find the link to the original instructions. They are for free, so I can link it to you. If you have any questions and you're writing a comment, please check the video information in all of my videos before writing a comment, because sometimes it is not needed to write a comment, because it's answered if you read the video description. Normally I have always a link to the product if it's available, so you know where I bought it and where you can get it. And mostly I have links to the original designer or the instructions maker or something like that, if it's a mock mostly. So check it out. This is great work, by the way. Okay, instructions. There are some, you see parts you haven't assembled in the future pictures, or you see in the box above 5 pins and you need only 4 or you need 6, 10, 12 little mistakes. 2 bigger mistakes, but these are design mistakes, because normally this set here, or it was originally designed from the designer with power functions. And so this here has a transmission, but it doesn't work manually. You can't get that. So the transmission is, in the static version, absolutely useless. It's not needed, it's only weight. Okay, but anyway. Another mistake is that the 2 differentials are in the same direction. You have one to change 90 degrees, or it will not function, you know. A lot of Chinese companies don't realize that, because they never use it. They only design it and they know what the parts are doing, but they're not knowing that differentials must be, yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. We know, some of us know. Okay, so the instructions are a C. A is the best, F, it's a C plus. Normally there are 5 stickers, I haven't applied, it's the instruments. The old building steps are desaturated in color, you see it. Only the new parts have the color. Sometimes the angle of the picture is not very good to assemble it. It's not instructions for a beginner, okay? But this is not a beginner set, obviously, because it's too big and it's not easy to assemble, but it's a lot of fun. It's well designed. The designer, Rob's, great work. Really great job. Made a lot of fun to assemble this. You need a rubber band. It's not included in the set, but only if you want to use the shifting of the transmission. So for the static version, it makes no difference if you have the rubber band or if you don't have it. And I would say, don't electrify this. It's too heavy, and steering, it's like an oil tank or something. Oil tanker, oil ship, you know what I mean, big cargo ship. Another thing is there are 2 gears missing. The tail ones, the little ones that you bring on the actuators directly if you want. And they are missing, 2 of them. And you see this in the instructions. If you're not a newbie, you see it. You see it down under there. Here in the back there are 3 actuators to stand the spoiler. And on 2, the tail gear, the little ones, not the bigger ones. Yeah, there are 2 types of tail gear. These ones, the bigger ones and the small ones. So you need 2 small ones. And then here you can manually, so this is another reason to not electrify this car. Only for driving, for slow driving, and you need a lot of radius. And the other functions are manually. So the spoiler here works. It flips out and in, no problem at all. It's low, and I don't want to do this half an hour, but you can believe me, it works. And the doors, all this you have to do manually. And I know driving is the most reason you buy a car, but it's nice if you can do the spoiler. And it's no problem to do this electrifying. I had a problem. The back here is not easy to assemble, really, but it's a nice bag. Just look at this. Okay, you've seen pictures. This is a nice looking car. Really a nice looking car. So, the doors, you see this? I don't know if I had a mistake assembling it, or the way I assembled it, always here the mirrors will go inside when you open the door. I don't know if I did it wrong, or for me it's no problem. We have 5 of the mud guards. 5, yes, I'm an old man, I can't count. No, here you see behind the spoiler. Yes, there is another one for the shape of the engine cover. Yeah, I know the engine is in front here, but you know what I mean. Engine, here it's not the typical one, it's here the X-stopper version, I say always. And you see the color, they are purple too. And there are 12 here, it's a V12, and I believe one here is in the spare parts. We have around 150 spare parts. There were, in my set, 4 pieces missing, a 6-length axle, 2 shorter connectors, or 2 connectors I believe. It's when you don't watch your own building videos, because I didn't have the time to watch my own building videos where I mentioned what I was missing. So, but I remember the 6-length axle and the piece here where you put the rim on with the 3 pins to connect the rim to the structure. One was missing. that was not so cool. The piece quality is 95% good, sometimes very good. No scratches, the colors are on top, everything is good. But 1-2 connectors, the pins are a little bit easy to go in and out, so it's easy to build, but with some models you can have problems, not with this here, because everything is really secured 2 or 3 times, so it's very solid here. Very good, solid construction, and I repeated, it makes a lot of fun to assemble. Okay, So the quality is okay. You can mention it's absolutely okay, and the panels are gorgeous, no scratches at all, and the packaging, you have 9 big bags, and inside are always 5 or 6 smaller bags. You have to open the 1, 2, 3, and 4. You need all the bags out of one, and you need the bags with the pins and the other parts that are only, if you have only one sort of piece in the bag, then you need it for all the building steps. So you have to open 2, 3, and 4. Of course, there are 3 or 5 more bags with the long 3-length black pins and so on, and the small 2-length axle and so on. So you have to open that. Don't think you are stupid or pieces are missing. That's the way it was here, and I'm not the only one. So it's always packed this way. Okay, so I believe I mentioned everything. Instructions, C+, piece quality, B+, B-, depends on the parts. Color-wise, perfect. If it's a 2-, it makes nothing for the set. You see, I assembled it. It's not working smoothly. The gears, the axles are not on top like Lego. The rest of the pieces, yes, but the gears and the axles not. So it works underneath here, all the functions are working, but not so smooth as it should be. And so that's another reason for not electrifying this, because you have to change the pieces to get maximum speed, because it's really a little bit of friction on the things. You see, it works, no problem at all, it works. But if you want to electrify and you really want maximum speed, then change the gears, and especially one building step. There's a Technic frame, and you bring in 2 smaller ones and 2 bigger black gears inside the frame, and there's a lot of friction. So for me it's a static model. So I believe I said everything. Instructions, piece quality, missing pieces, pieces that are not included in the set because they are not instructions, like the rubber band or the gears here. I mentioned that the back is a little bit difficult to assemble, but makes a lot of fun. Oh, there's something slipped out. Come on, little feller. Yes, okay. So, and the 2 pins inside here, they are a little bit annoying in my eyes. I don't know why, but when I look at this black purple beauty, yes, and here, when I put this down again, it will connect. I see these 2 pins, because the rest is what you see, mostly black and purple from this position. Okay, so for me this car is for 2 persons. Person number 1, like the assembling and don't care about how good the functions are, because he uses it 1 time after he finished it assembling, and then it's a display model for him or for her. If you are that person and you like what you're seeing here, then buy the set. You have a lot of fun assembling, it looks astonishing good. So the other person who perhaps likes this, or I recommend this set, is if you need the pieces. If you want a black purple mock or something, you need black and purple pieces. Like I said, 95% of the quality is good. It's 1 or 2 pieces that had not a good quality, or perhaps the X is a little bit too heavy to push in my opinion, or a little bit too easy to go out. The rest here, all the panels, the Technic beams, everything is mostly really good. The gears are okay, but in this case with the frame, this position, that makes most of the friction in the car. Most. Okay, so if you need the pieces, And you don't need a perfect quality of Lego. And you need a lot of purple. Then this is your set. Nearly 4K on pieces, and 95-96% are good. I think it's a good deal if you need this. Okay, so nothing more to say, I believe. If you have any questions, write me in the comments. Okay, see, yeah, this has changed. Oh, okay. The pictures you've seen in the beginning, I make now, and I hope everything is on point. If not, the transparent pieces here for the lights, they are a little bit milky. Not scratched, but a little bit milky. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm Frank, your Brick Freak. Thank you for your time, and I catch you in the next one.